So this is the Lonestar 2, and ultimately it will replace the Lonestar 1. There's not a lot of difference except for the fabrics. So you'll notice that this one is a solid, so we're getting away from the two-tone. Just like the Lonestar 1, this is available in manual or power. And the recliner's available in manual, power, or manual swivel, right? Now, one of the things to always remember about our motion, and most of the motion out there, but certainly everything on our floor, is the backs are always removable. So we ship them with the backs on, but if delivery gets to a house and they have trouble, the backs can always be popped off real easily to get in the house. So reclining furniture is always great for people who live in tight spaces or got tight corners. 3 current fabrics. So we have this fabric, which is the velvet. We have the parchment color of this, which matches the Pleasant Valley and would also match the Mustang. And then we have the suede color that kind of replaces the old Texas, which is the graphite. And finally, as you know, it's made right here in Dallas. The console has the power pack inside. So if the customer opens this up, they can see the power pack. They can charge everything they need right there.
Does it have the removable cup inserts or no?
No. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, these come out here. Yeah.
It looks like a wishbone fabric. Like it goes
Herringbone.
Herringbone.
We call that a herringbone fabric. Yeah, and speaking of the fabric, it's a very soft fabric, but it's still 100% polyester. So it's going to be real easy to clean. Just use water. It's going to be real durable, real easy to get a stain out of. Yes. Yeah, the USB has its own cord, and then you need 2 plugins.
On the power, does it have a USB on those as well?
I think so. It's the same as the current Lonestar, so I'm pretty sure it does. Yep. Okay, it does. Israel has confirmed that. Yeah, this charcoal color here, the white parchment, which again, that's one that matches the Pleasant Valley. And then the graphite color behind you is more of a suede color. Very easy to clean as well. There's a great set for families. So let's talk about power for a minute. We don't have a power piece here, but there's 2 or 3 really important benefits to power, why people should seriously consider upgrading to power. Number 1 is you can stop and start it at any position. So when you power recline, no matter where you want to stop, you can stop. Number 2 is we have a lot less long-term problems with power, and it may seem just the opposite. But I'll tell you why. The reason being is with power, it closes itself. So nobody's putting pressure on to close it. But when you're in a manual, you have to kick it down. And most of us are right leg favored, right? So we kick a little harder with our right leg. So over time, we're putting pressure on that mech. Does that make sense? So the power does all that for you. So we find that 5-10 years from now, the mechs are as good as day one. It's a very simple motor. It's just a direct drive motor. So there's not a lot that can go wrong with the motor. Power's kind of the future. I mean, believe it or not, you guys are all young, but there was a day when your car windows didn't have power. You had to do this, right? Now we wouldn't even think about doing this. So power's really the future, and more of it in our products. But one of the reasons that we always offer the recliners, or often offer the recliners either way, is if you don't want to plug it in and you don't want to use a battery pack, it's nice to have a manual recliner, since the recliner usually is not near the wall. Those are good questions. Anything else?
Does the back have like a zipper?
It does.
To stuff the
Yes.
back?
Yeah, so if you took the backs off, they have zipper access. So it's easy to refill your backs.
Okay.
These springs are adjustable. You can adjust the tension on them.
Okay.
But it
So
just
we have
kinda-
some that close
Yeah.
and some that are just open close.
Yeah, this is more of an open close, but you can't, this is a really good hinge. You can adjust the tension on them. I think that's about it. It's a great group. It's very, very comfortable. The fabric is super soft. And so you have the soft fabric with the plush seating. Makes it very, very comfortable.